It's one of the toughest challenges of their lives. For 3-year-olds in India's capital, New Delhi, getting into some of the city's elite private schools is harder than getting into America's Ivy League.
For the admission purpose, he's not waiting anyone.
You can please request him, just request him once. Yeah, please.
But we don't have the vacancy.
No, I do understand, but just tell him that we want to meet him once. After seeing all this scenario, I'm very depressed and, I'm having sleepless nights.
The number of applicants every year is increasing. And unfortunately, the number of good schools as perceived by the parents has not kept pace.
Delhi's rich can afford the city's most expensive private schools. But for the city's 2.3 million poor who survive on less than $1 a day, even a school of average quality is a luxury.
रिक्शे से जाते हैं, फिर उतर जाता है, फिर पढ़ा थोड़ा चालू हो जाता है, फिर मैम खिलवाता, फिर पढ़ाता है। मैं पढ़ लूँ, मेरे पास पैसे आ जाएंगे।
हॉर्स राइडिंग करनी है अपने दीदी के ऊपर, चलो करें दीदी के ऊपर हॉर्स राइडिंग।
3.5-year-old Pari is waiting for admission to a formal school, one that will provide education from nursery to higher secondary.
And now you want to go to school? When you want to go to school? Monday से? Monday कब आएगा? Saturday को? Saturday तो आ जाए.
Pari is too young to understand why she isn't already going to school like her friends. But she knows her mother's trying to get her into one.
Hello? Okay, so they're ready for admission. Good, good for you. They're demanding what? Cash? How much?
For Pari's mother, Madalika Gupta, it's a make or break situation.
Acha, 2 lakhs. That's so high. I mean,
she's one of thousands of parents fighting over a few hundred seats in some of Delhi's most coveted private schools. To get Pari a seat, Madalika is prepared to pay a lump sum donation of $4,000.
I know it is far off, but I'm left with no other option, Beggars are not choosers. So let's see. No, they're not entertaining on phone. They have told me to come and, meet them personally. I don't know how to explain, but somehow it was like a nightmare. She's just 3+ and, I have to go through all this, It's the same thing for my family, very disappointing, very depressing. So, I don't feel like doing anything. I mean, I'm so depressed most of the times. So it's a kind of embarrassment also, telling other people that, my child is still at home. But I can't help it,
Nearly 45% of Delhi parents believe that private schools provide better education than state-run institutions. Most of these private schools adopt a point-based system for selection of their nursery-level candidates.
Schools have devised a parameter-based evaluation of the candidate, which means the neighborhood gets some points, siblings get some point, the first child gets some point, special children get some point, some schools give girl child some points. So on this, the 100 points are there. And on this basis only, the children are selected without having met the children, without having talked to the children.
बात हुई थी मेरी फोन पर उस दिन रिसेप्शन पे कॉल हुआ था. They said that you can come.
For Pari's mother, the stressful process of applying to the 10 schools of her choice began in January. Soon after, names of shortlisted candidates appeared on school websites.
Our child names was not there in the list in any of the schools. After that, I went to lot many schools. I've written applications to the principals, to the management, but all in vain. I haven't got any call from any of them. We just can't even enter the school gate. And whenever we call, they're very rude on phone also.
11 or 6 or 6 or 11.
Pari, let's get ready. हाँ? स्कूल चलना है, अपने स्कूल चेक करोगे न्यू स्कूल? चलोगे मम्मा के साथ? हाँ, धैर्य वाले स्कूल चल रहे हैं. Just get ready.
Madalika is not alone in her predicament.
Standing line बना के दिखा. Standing line. Wow, sleeping or slanting.
For many Delhi parents, getting their children into the right schools can be a nightmare.
It was around 15 to 20 days continuously from 8 o'clock till 3:30. So I used to be there in schools, various schools, collecting the forms and standing in queues. There are a lot of people, around 100 to 150, all the schools standing in a queue.
ब्लू बेल का तो बुरा हाल हो रहा है. ये तो मतलब इतनी लंबी लाइन.
फॉर्म लेने के लिए फिर ऑफिस को लेट हो जाएगा बहुत ही ज़्यादा.
So we had selected 11 schools and we felt 11 is a good number and our child should get through. In most of the schools, our child was shortlisted for the first list and then came the second step of the process. And second step was the lucky draw. During the lucky draw, unfortunately, he did not clear any of the 11 schools.
Making the problem worse are the ever-changing criteria and lack of transparency in selection procedures. This has frustrated many parents in Delhi.
The schools are not following the uniform guidelines. So the point system is not uniform for each and every school. So, each and every school has got their own point criteria. Now, overall, so much complex point system that a simple person cannot go to 10 different schools and just download their forms. He needs a person to, understand the complexity and answer all the queries related to it. I think it's very good, golden chance for her. I think we should give her a call.
Sumit Vora is the founder of admissionsnursery.com, an online forum that offers help to parents going through the stress of school admissions.
I think we can inform the parent by phone because today is the last date. What I personally feel is that a lot of people are migrating to Delhi for jobs or for better venues, and all of them are looking for good schools. And there are very few schools which are reputed and giving good results. And all the parents want their kids to go to that school. And the parents who are planning to go to meet Education Minister, do you think it's of any use?
I don't feel so because earlier also they have not taken any action.
2 years ago, Sumit achieved the unthinkable. His 3-year-old daughter was accepted by 7 of the city's most prestigious schools.
I felt, you can say, tortured by the schools and the way our education system works. And, listening to stories from other parents, I had a lot of parents who were very successful in life, but they could not get admission in a single school. So, after doing the survey, I just found out the way the schools are, exploiting the parents and making the life hell for parents. And so, I decided to start my own forum.
Sumit's nearly 23,000-member online forum educates parents about the complex world of nursery admissions. It helps parents choose the right schools, updates them on new guidelines, and supplies admission forms online.
The parents already set it in prep. Today is the last date, and you must apply today only. Okay.
Yeah. In nursery, we tried to apply for the kid.
But overage.
How come that overage? Because there is no circular from the department.
No, actually that they have given to the discretion of the school. So it's a school specific actually, and all the schools are different.
Sumit offers advice to Neera and Eva Sharma on how to get their 3-year-old son into one of Delhi's prestigious schools.
They're giving the same point system. The best part is they're not taking any test or exam, and the best part about the DPS is that when they conduct any of the point systems totally transparent, they make it only.
Having done extensive research on school selection processes, Sumit is able to offer anxious parents guidance that is both invaluable and free.
So I'm very sure you'll make it. So go and apply today. Aspirations of parents have become very high. They want their kid should get best education, and it's like I should get best food. Like it's like globalization. My parents could not afford good school for me. At least I can afford a good school for them. What you cannot get in life, you want to give it to your child. That's the basic thumb rule of life.
With school admissions becoming more competitive, getting the children into the right nursery class may just be the tip of a much larger, more complicated iceberg.